Yo, what's happening? What's happening? John Fitch here. John Fitch knows nothing. Another week has passed, another weekend gone by, and there have been more sanctioned acts of violence. Yay! Um, Bare Knuckles was back. What'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of Knucklemania? Knucklemania 4. On paper, Knucklemania 4 was spectacular. It really was. The three big fights, Duffy, Rothwell, Hunt, Terrell, Alves, and Perry, they all looked magnificent on paper. And I thought we were going to get one heck of a treat, but sometimes the war gods just are like that. But there were a lot of fights. Coach Gloy in the chat. What's up, Coach Gloy? Coach Gloy had a fight yesterday. Had a tough one. Fought up a weight class. Let's get into the bare knuckles. Early prelims. Richardson and Vidal. Richardson wins the doctor stoppage. 2 minutes, round 2. I feel like the doctor was active. Doctor was pretty active. Did you guys notice? Is it just me? I'm looking at this thing right now. I can see the stuff written out, and there's a 1, 2, 3. At least 3 doctor stoppages. Is that normal? Mr. Busybody Doctor likes to get involved in the fights. D-Brock, easily 30 pounds. He's a beast. Rothwell, I think he probably was closer to 40 pounds. I would say 40 pounds difference in size. All right, who else we got here? Aaron and Brooks. Aaron with the win. TKO, second round. What is this? Alvarez and Rosas was the next doctor stoppage. That's kind of the thing. You get lots of cuts, lots of blood. I don't know. Is there an increase? Have you guys noticed an increase in broken noses with bare knuckles? There is definitely an increase in cuts, cut lips, bloody noses, cut eyes. Yeah. Rothwell is a monster of a human being. Anglecore and War went at it. They went at it back and forth for the entirety of the 5 rounds. these guys moved around pretty damn well. And you could have flipped the coin for me with these guys. Just back and forth, beating the crap out of each other. Diaz and Jordan. Unanimous draw. I hate that. Unanimous draw. The referee literally, you literally have like that's your job. Pick a winner, dude. Pick a winner. You need to score each round in a way where one guy is winning, is the winner. And you're like, what was that again? How do you do that? How about not? How about not? But that was a what was that? Unanimous draw. 47 times 3. Am I missing something? Did that guy have a point deduction or something? And then our man Julian Lane is back in the mix. Just let me bang, bro. Just let me bang. Julian Lane is back with Kurdanov, and they banged, and there was a cut, and there was another doctor stoppage. The end of round 1. So that was kind of it could have been a great fight because Julian Lane can bring the crazy of the bare knuckle that we like to see, and that did not materialize in that fight with the cut of Kurdanov. Alfredo Angulo and Jeremiah Riggs delivered, though. First round knockout. And I gotta say, Angulo was not exactly the most intimidating guy I've ever seen, as a fighter. Maybe a serial killer, yeah. As a fighter, no. But this guy was getting he was getting beat up a little bit throughout the fight. The short fight. It was a minute and a half, minute 33 was the entire duration of the fight. But it was him getting beat up a little bit, but he came back. He stuck in there, bit down on the mouthpiece, landed the punches to win the fight. It was impressive, gotta say. He was able to get the job done. Faced adversity. He looked at it right in the eye, and he said, "Not today, adversity. I will not let you conquer me." And He got it. He got it. He said, not today. Ah, ah, ah. That's the way we do it. Yep, Big J, there were a lot of injuries. Yeah. But we're getting there. We're working our way up. Main card, then. That was the last fight. Last fight. This card was kind of a fart. Nusslemania. Then we get to Rothwell Duffy and wah wah wah. It was just Rothwell running into Duffy a couple times like a giant seal. You know the giant seals that do the chest thing? I ran into him twice, and then Duffy was like injured. So we didn't really even get to see any knuckle on noggin action. Nothing. We didn't see it much at all. Nope. So they're like, oh, boo, boo. We got a mouse. We got a sneezing mouse. So that was a little disappointing. It was a little disappointing. It was. The lane fight. We almost started to see something cool, and then we get stopped. Doctor stopped it. And then the Angulo and Riggs fight was cool. It was minute 33 of fury and rage and a comeback story of the ages. It was good, but then excuse me, I had a cough. Okay. So yeah, we're a little like boo. That was my knuckle mania. It's a little dampened. It's a little dampened now because of that heavyweight fight that did not really happen. It's all right. Now we've got another heavyweight fight. This big guy, Terrell, and Big Hunt, Big Mike Hunt. But this is gonna be great. I thought Terrell was just gonna be too big. Hunt is used to fighting guys who are vacationing as heavyweights. They're moonlighting. Oh, yeah, I'll take some heavyweight fights. I got a little bit of a belly. If I take a heavyweight fight, that's what that would be. Terrell's like a solid, for real. I'm a big boy, heavyweight. I've been a big boy since I was 12, heavyweight. And I had a feeling that he was going to be too much for Hunt. But we didn't really get a chance to see because they came off the line and came at each other, and he hit him in a way that made Hunt fall back. And Hunt went to post his hand on the mat. And when he did, his arm dislocated. And it was all flopping around, all weird. So that fight was over. It was terrible. It really made it to 148. It was that long. It felt so much shorter than that. Didn't it? I thought that was like one exchange. I guess they circled each other. And played a bit of touch and poke. Mick Terrell and Lorenzo Hunt. Unfortunate. It was unfortunate. So we did not get to see a fulfilling heavyweight fight there either, which was not great. I'm gotta be honest, it wasn't great. And then we get to the main. Ready for the main? Yeah. You guys in the chat, you're not wrong, right? Duffy is huge. He's a monster. He's a big monster of a person, and you go and look at my Instagram, and there's some pictures with me that I posted with him, and there's just the size difference between him and Ben is ridiculous. It's ridiculous how large of a person that is. He must get winded and need a nap every time he just has to get up and walk across the house. This just takes so much energy just to fuel the muscles involved in moving that mass. Man. Kepsta. Ben looks good on gear. He's on radiation. He grew up next to the power plant, guys. He was always playing under the power lines as a kid. Big kid. Ugh, got coffee again. All right, what are we doing here? Yeah, and then the final. Perry and Alves. Alves has been out of it for a little bit, but he had 2 fights. He fought 2 bare-knuckled fights in their little round circles. Mike Perry had 4. It was 2-0 versus 4-0. Mike Perry's just in his groove. He found his groove. He's in his groove, right? He's in a groove. He's doing real good right now. He's gonna. There's a lot of guys that he could be right now because I think he's just kind of he's in his groove. You know, he feels good. He feels strong. Feels powerful. Feels important and special. And he's landing good hard punches, landing things clean. His defense has been pretty good. But yeah, you do have that. You do have that issue of a lot of the older fighters. Are they here just for a paycheck? Like, how hard are they going to fight back in bad positions to win? You know, if he's making a 6-figure check for a couple minutes work, few minutes work, you go the whole fight, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, you did a lot of work in the camp leading up to it, for sure. But you're also an old guy who's put in a lot of years of work and effort, and you want to cash out on your years of effort and work. Why not? Why not? He can still do another fight, you know. If they announce Thiago Alves versus somebody else, are you gonna say, I refuse to watch that? No. Mm-mm. Mm. He should have got up in his last fight. I refuse to watch. I'm not doing it. Nope. Really? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Are you so serious? I know there's a lot of fight sophisticons out there. I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna watch. Yeah, you gotta just bite down on your mouthpiece, Gloy. Pull the trigger. Just gotta go. Just gotta go. It's like jumping out of the airplane when you're gonna do the parachute thingy. You just gotta go. You can't sit down and wait for it to happen. Mike Perry lands a nasty shot. Floors Alves. Some people think that Alves could have gotten up. I don't know. That's just what you guys are telling me in the chat. You think he could have got up? I don't know. The bare-knuckle punches just hit different, and they change your attitudes about getting up. You know, yeah, I'm good. That was 1 minute. 1 minute, round one. So, all in all, we didn't get the orgy of violence we were hoping for. We didn't. There were some okay fights. Bare Knuckles is still great to watch. That's good. So some good things to focus on. Let's stay positive. There is one one issue that's kind of terrible, but that is Conor McGregor is now somehow partnered with Bare Knuckles, BKFC, and Conor McG. They're riding deep now. I don't know. What do you guys think about this partnership? And what kind of partnership do you really think it means? Just financial? Just a name? Is he just lending his name to them? Is this one of UFC's ways of getting their tentacles out into places in different ways? What do you think? Just a publicity stunt? Was that it? Was that all that was? Just a big fat publicity stunt to get everybody talking about, oh, this guy Connor's totally partnered up with them, and it's gonna be the way Connor's, wow, something like that. No. Yeah. I don't know, man. It just feels weird. Feels weird. And then that's weird too. Like I'm peeking around BKFC's website right now, right? They're showing the next events, get the latest media. There's nothing, absolutely nothing on here about Connor and recent events. I'm wondering if that's just some gobbledygoo for the pay-per-view, for the online stuff, because they don't even have anything on their website. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I'm just saying. What do I know? Yeah, I think you're right there, Mr. Bryan. UFC owns Connor, everything he's into, they have a piece of. I think that is very likely. I think that's what they want for their business model moving forward always. Is like the mafia. They give you a cut. You don't earn nothing. Your gym that you start, oh no, it's their gym. You have to give it. They give you a cut of their gym because they gave you the name. If it wasn't for the name they gave you, who would you be? So it's their gym, obviously. Oh man. All right, UFC. Let's do the UFC. First fight of the night. Mowgli, Gabriel Benitez, and Mahashate. This was a good fight. This sucks for Gabriel because he's had a lot of these type of fights where they're close. He does really good work, but they're razor thin, and the judges could get the wrong call. I think that was the last fight on his contract, though, so should be able to be free and see what else is out there. Maybe get himself into the PFL tourney or something and do something there. Petrovic with the third round submission. Padilla with the first round submission over on top. Souza with the decision. Jontel Mays with the decision over Machado. This looked like both guys were just exhausted for a good portion of that fight, I think. Hubbard and Figlik fight, I did not catch. I don't know what I was doing. I did not catch that fight. I did see the Ronnie Yaya and Victor Henry. Victor Henry was able to get Yaya out of there in the third round, middle of the third round. But I feel like he could have done that in the first round if he just would have pieced his combinations together a little bit better and been a little bit more violent with landing the punches. Maybe turn some angles. I don't know. I just felt like he left yeah in the fight way too long. And that's dangerous. You let those guys linger. Now they got your foot. They're twisting your toesies around, and now they're tickling your ears and choking your neck. Uros Medic with the knockout of Tim Means. Round 1, 2 minutes. Uros. Let's see what's up with Uros. 10-2. Been with the company since 2021. How's it 2024 already? That's crazy. He lost to Oral by, and then he beat Semmelsberger. So he had a win and a loss last year. Oral by is 12-2 though. 2022, he has a win over Morales. He lost to Jalen Turner at lightweight. He has a win over Alan Cruz. So mostly wins. Moved up to welterweight. We will see. We'll see. Pierce drops a close decision on Nama. These guys were kind of going back and forth. Scrapping it up. Jonata Denise and Austin Lane. Austin Lane is a big boy. Puts the knees. He uses his kickboxing to do some work and control the fight. Denise 7-0 look promising because he's big. He's big. He moves pretty well. The stand-up's good, but he was also doing okay when put into clinch grapple type situations against Lane. Was able to put Lane away in the second round. So let's see more of Jonata Denise. His H is going to bother me because it's totally in the wrong place. Jhonata. No. Jehonata. You gotta say it like that? Like super Brazilian? Jehonata Denise. Is that right? Did I get it right? Silva with the decision over Lipski. Then Ryan Spann fighting at light heavyweight in the co-main versus Bogdan Guskov. Bogdan Guskov looks like Anthony Smith. Look like Anthony Smith had a little brother. Guskov is what, 16-3. What's he doing in the UFC right now? He's got two. He's got two fights. 2 fights this year. Is that correct? February. His last fight. Pauga. He knocked out Pauga round 1. Now he just knocked out Spann round 2. He looks like he's a serious guy. And light heavyweight could use some serious guys. What do you think? Do you think he's going to pose anybody any threats? Who should he be fighting next? Bogdan, what's up, man? Who's this guy going to fight next? Is he ready for Pereira? What about Jonah Hill? Jamal Hill? What about Jiri? Or Rocket, I guess, because Rocket just lost, maybe. Who should he be fighting next, guys? Huh? Yeah, I don't think they're gonna put gloves on it again. Nothing that has anything to do with like what's best for the fighter's interest. What's for best fighter's safety? Nothing like that. No questions like that will be of concern. All right, so don't worry about that coming up. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Main fight was Nicolau and Perez, which I don't know if this, it's like it's a main. It's a mouse again. It's the main card, the main event. That's the main event. Flyweight fight between Matthias Nicolau and Alex Perez. Really? That's the main. No offense to those guys, but how long have they been around? Don't tell me he's been around for he's been around a long time. 2017. Perez lost to Mokaev. So he lost to Mokaev in March. He did not fight in 2023. He lost to Pantoja. He lost to Pantoja in 2022. He did not fight in 2021. Oh, man. Lost to Figueiredo. He beat Formiga. And he beat Espinosa. He beat De La Rosa. Lost to Benavides. He beat Torres. Beat Shelton. 2017 was his first fight for the UFC. John De Tomas. He has a win, submission win. So, okay, he's been around for a while. Why? What is wrong with UFC, man? UFC, you're supposed to be the world's greatest MMA promoter. World's greatest MMA promoter. The worst. The right? The absolute best MMA promoter out there. That's you. That's supposed to be you, right? That's UFC. Then why does this guy, who's been fighting Alex Perez since 2017, right? Like 7 years. He fought 7 years. Why haven't you done a better job of promoting this guy? He's got a lot of wins. He's got a bunch of wins. Oh, wow. Nicolau has been fighting since 2015. Mesquita has got a win. Moraga. Smolka. They lost to Dustin Ortiz. Did not fight 2019 or 2020. He beat Tim Elliott. He beat Cappe 2021. He beat Schnell. He beat Dvorak 2022. He lost to Royval. So Nicolau's been around too. These guys have both been around. They're not spring chickens. So yeah, they should have headlined the card, but why don't we know who these guys are more? That's a promoter. That's a promoter. Shouldn't the promoter be the one responsible for that? Isn't that in his job description? Hey, you want to sign with me? I'm gonna be your promoter. Oh yeah, what does that entail? What does you be my promoter do for me? Well, you see, I promote you. So people who don't know you will know who you are. That's what I do. I promote. Oh, okay. So if no one knows who I am, it's your fault. I'm saying, man. What's up, Pat? Pat made it to the chat. Good to have you. Oh, man. I drank all my beers yesterday. We only have coffee tonight. That's it. That was the fights. That was UFC fight night. It was not the strongest card ever. We did get a peek at this Bogdan Guskov. We got a peek at him. Last time he fought was in February. So keep an eye out for Bogdan, because he's lurking out there. We got a look at Johonata Denise, the heavyweight, the big boy. Right, it was his very first UFC fight. He's 7-0 now. I think they were saying he had a kickboxing background, but also looked like he knew enough clinch stuff to stay off the ground in that fight with Lane. Yep. So we did see some stuff here. Eros Medic. We got to see him fight. He's been, 2001, right? Yeah, he's been around for a little while. He's kind of new to welterweight. Yeah, he started fighting welterweight last year. Yep. All right, guys. What are you guys thinking? Oh man, the lights are so bright. My future's so bright. I needed shades. Jamal Hill's coming back fast or faster. Is he fighting again real quick? I don't know, man. I don't know. This guys, that would be not great after a KO loss. I am interested in this 301. I am interested in the 301. You guys interested in the 301 main event at all? I am. I think that Pantoja and Ursig make for a very interesting matchup, interesting fight. I'm interested. Ursig is tough. You know, it gets you to commit into that pocket and lands some very hard, fast punches, even though he doesn't move his head around that much. He manages to not get hit that often while also landing big punches. Hits hard. Martinez and Aldo. Always good to see Aldo fighting, but I feel like they're setting him up with this young kid. This kid looks like he might be a killer. Quite certainly. And since fighting since 2018, lost Sukmathath, beat Liu, beat Buren, beat Almeida, beat Scenes, beat Lazishvili, beat Cub Swanson, beat Morales, beat Perez. It's a good year for him. Beat Yanez, beat Said Nurmagomedov. It's a very good year. A couple years for Martinez. And now he's got Aldo. This is going to be a one of those fights, one of those. Are you a top dog? Can you play with the big dogs? Type of fight for Martinez. See if he can hang in there with Aldo. See if he can put himself in title contention. Maybe. Anthony Punching Bag Smith and Vitor Petrino. I think they want him to knock a bunch of people out. He just fought that Tyson Pedro, who was very poor. Who's talking about how poor he was in his loss to Petrino. I think they're sweet on Petrino. They can't wait to have him knock some people out. And I think we might have Sacrificial Smith right here. Anthony Sacrificial Smith. Plateria and Pereira. Mikhail Pereira and Ihor. It's going to be interesting. Ihor. Yep. So, Ihor has been fighting since 2002. Here's a loss to Negamarianu. He lost to Bellato. He lost to Orberg. It was a win over Mauricio Rua. Really? What? He has a win over Shogun. He's got some losses over somebody I've never heard of before, and a win over Shogun. Okay, he's got a win over Brishchik. Alrighty. We'll see what happens here. That's a weird. Then Paul Craig and Baralo. That's interesting matchup also. I'll take it. Brito, Shore, Oralbai, and Brenner. I don't know why they're burying this guy. Mike Tybeck. Oralbai. This guy is 12-1. And this is what, his first fight? No, he beat Medic earlier in the year. Or no, last year. 2023. This guy, the picture they have of him is not very good. He looks like the Cro-Magnon man when they show you that guy in school. So he's a real squinty. But yeah. So I don't know why that guy's got some big wins. Why they put him on the undercard. Who else? Close Silva, Drakkar Close, Malarkey, Ruffy, Bonefim, Pitchell, Costa, Borjas. That's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So, not bad, I guess. It won't be too bad. Yeah, I'll watch your video and do it with the video thing there, Gloy. All right, so that we can get some things, work on some things. All right, guys, that was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal show. I'm glad you guys stopped in to say what's up. See how everybody's doing. Appreciate any super chats that might have been sent. I can't remember. There was some at the thing yesterday, the show yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll check you guys later. And if you got any interesting tidbits or topics you'd like me to cover, send them to me for loose change, right? Alrighty. I'll check you all.